find all your favourite fruits. You can also use pineapple as well. How about plums? Now plums are really, really good to use in fruit cobblers. And you can just get a big pan that you can put in the oven, and you can just fill it with plums. You can put some apples in there, some strawberries, and lots of different other berries. Whatever you can find. You can even put some pineapple in there, some banana, whatever you want to put in there. And for the topping, all you need to do, if you want to add a little bit of crunch, you can just get some nuts, so some walnuts or some almonds, grind them up in the food processor. You can add raisins in there as well, and then you can add some nutmeg or some cinnamon and just bake it in the oven for half an hour, just using all your favourite fruits. All the juices start to melt. It is so delicious and so good for you as well. So when it's cold outside in those winter months, well, depending what part of the world you're watching from, it might be sunny where you are, I'm not sure. But wherever, you can just make this really comforting, warm dessert and really delicious. So help you to lose weight over the Christmas months, and you're not going to put on weight eating it, which is always fantastic. So also, you can look at making main meals. What I've been doing lately, which has been really, really helpful, is at the start of the week, as Lisa mentioned before, as Lisa had mentioned, she'd lost 18.5 pounds, and one of the big tips that she gave was to be prepared. So what she meant by that is to always make sure that you have food in that you enjoy eating. And what Lisa started doing is making her own stews, soups and casseroles. Now this is a great thing to do. And what you can do, which is fat-free and really good for you, is to get a bag of mixed beans or lentils. And if you like things like chickpeas as well, so you can get a mixed bag. I think this has got like split beans, chickpeas, and different kinds of dried beans in there. And what you tend to do is soak them overnight, and then you can make lots of different things. So you can make a casserole, or you can just make either a curry, chickpea curry, anything you want to using these beans. Now, all you need to do is get a large pot, like so, and then all you need to do is just fill it up with your favourite vegetables. So I tend to put things like carrots in there. So you can put a couple of carrots in there. You can put a couple of sticks of celery in there as well. And you can also put things like peppers. So green peppers, red peppers, and then you can also chop up an onion, put an onion in there as well, maybe a little bit of garlic. And all you need to do is to fry your onion and your garlic in a little bit of olive oil, and put all your vegetables in there and just let them all cook so they all start to get really, really soft. And you can also add a tin of tomatoes. And then put your beans in there. So your beans that you've been soaking overnight, or your chickpeas, add them all into this pot and make a huge pot of it. And if you want to make a curry, then you can add spices in there as well. So you can add things like cumin, you can add things like curry powder or cardamom pods, bay leaves, absolutely anything. The main thing when you're looking to lose weight is to start having fun in the kitchen. So start experimenting with lots and lots of different recipes, because you really want to enjoy your food. And if you make enough to last you for the whole week, or even if you want to just freeze some of it as well, so you always have it in. So lots of people say when they come back from work and they've had a long day, the last thing that they feel like doing is actually cooking. So if you have food that's already prepared in the freezer, something really, really tasty as well, that only takes a couple of minutes to warm up, then you're well on your way. You don't have to worry about making food fresh. Now you can get lots of different things to put in soups. You can get things like pearl barley. Now pearl barley is really good for you as well. And if you like lentils, you can get lentils. Cook up a big bowl of them, add a load of vegetables to them. You can also add things like cauliflower as well, which is quite nice. So there's lots of different things that you can do. It's just all about, as I mentioned, it's just all about being creative, getting lots of different ingredients, putting them all in a big pot, and just getting creative with your food, because if you don't enjoy it, then there's absolutely no way you're going to stick to it. So over the winter months as well, I don't know if any of you out there have ever tried juicing before. Now, if you're new to the show, you won't have seen the last radio shows. We've been doing a lot of juicing. We've been having some fun with the juicer. We've been getting a bit of juice in our life. Now, if you haven't got a juicer already, there's lots out there that you can get. Now, one of the main advantages of juicing is if you're not a big vegetable lover, you don't eat a lot of vegetables, which I haven't tended to do in the past. And this was a fantastic resource for me to be able to get all the nutrients into my diet, because believe me, growing up, I wasn't really a big vegetable fan.